Hey, what's going on, friends? The July market data is in. We're going to talk about that up next. Hey, what's going on, friends? Dylan Onaka here from the Buy Big Island video blog, and the July market data is in, and we're going to take a look at it. There's some interesting stuff going on. The volcano has actually stopped. So a few days ago, Fissure 8 pretty much cooled off. The lava stopped flowing. There's still a little bit of pooling there, but the real big flow has stopped, and the Halemaumau crater has somewhat collapsed in on itself, and so there's no gas coming out of it. And we've actually had some really nice clear days here in Kona without any fog. So interesting that I think the market data is going to show a little bit of impact from the volcano, but that could change again because now the volcano has stopped flowing. So we're going to look at Kona first, just so we have the last couple of months, Kona and Puna, and look at July of 2018 versus July of 2017. And if you look back in Kona, big change. So almost 50% less homes sold this year in the month of July versus a year ago. So 48% drop. There was 50 homes sold last year, 26 this year. And the dollar volume obviously comes down with that. 48%, almost exactly the same as the number of units. And then median price went down a little bit, probably mostly because some high-end sales did not happen, and the median price came down a little bit. Average days on market, very interesting though, also dropped significantly. So 33% less time on market in July this year than July of a year ago. So interesting, where a lot less units sold, but they sold a lot faster than they did a year ago. So interesting dynamic going on there. And then final listed sales price, pretty stable, 94.8%, almost 95%. We've been seeing that as pretty much the same the last few months. On the condo market, same thing, big drop in units, 46% drop in units, 63% drop in the dollar volume. Median price about the same, just went down 1%. But then same thing here, average days on market fell pretty significantly, 25% less time on market than a year ago. So even though less sold, they sold faster than they did a year ago. So same dynamic there in the condo market. In the land market, same thing, 25% drop. Again, there's not a ton of land that sells in the Kona market, but the dollar volume went down significantly, mostly like we talked about before. That's impacted by some of the resort, really expensive land sales that causes that number to fluctuate pretty significantly. And then average days on market, very interesting also, dropped 68%, huge drop in days on market. So land started picking up and selling a lot faster, even though less of it sold. And same thing with final listed sales price, 93%, pretty stable, actually went up 8%, so it got a little bit stronger there. So interesting dynamic here in the Kona market, definitely kind of looks like a slowdown there, but the average days on market's showing that people are still buying stuff up faster than they were a year ago. And then we flip over to the other side of the island, which is also very interesting because you would expect a bigger impact. Last month there was a much bigger impact on the east side, on the Puna side where the lava actually is, than the Kona side. And if you look, 71 homes sold in the Puna district in the month of July. That's down 17%, but it's not a huge change than a year ago. And dollar volume's down a little bit, pretty much in line with the current units. And then median price is pretty stable, up 2% from last year. And average days on market went up a little bit, so things sold a little bit slower, but not a huge change or fluctuation there. And then final listed sales price, not a big change, just a 1% change from a year ago. And then if we look at land, because a lot of land sells in the Puna district, 67 units sold, that's down 28%, almost 30%, it's a little drop there. Total dollar volume dropped a little bit. Median price is actually up, so prices are actually rising, even though less of it is selling. And then days on market was down significantly, so down 44%, the average days on market for land sales on the Puna side. So kind of a mixed bag here. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on, if this trend will continue, especially with the volcanic activity ceasing at the moment, and we'll see if that continues or not. But for the moment, it looks like it's taking a break, and the skies are clear. Things are beautiful here in Kona. Great time to visit, and we'll see what happens next month, but we'll keep you guys posted. Let me know if you guys got any questions. You can leave them in the remarks, or always shoot me an email at dylan@buybigisland.com, and I'll help you guys out. Thanks for listening. Aloha.